Bingo Blitz rules.
If your bingo has ads in it,
That's not a bingo.
if it doesn't have the coolest tournaments, mini games, and the most breathtaking design,
Nope, not a bingo.
if your bingo moment makes you feel so excited that you just want to burst in joy and scream out loud, bingo! Sorry, so you're playing...
Bingo Blitz? Now that's a bingo. Discover a world of excitement with Bingo Blitz, the #1 free bingo game. Download Bingo Blitz and play for free.
Now that's a bingo.
Hi, this is Rob Benedict.
And I am Richard Spate. We were both on a little show you might know called Supernatural.
It had a pretty good run, 15 seasons, 327 episodes.
And though we have seen, of course, every episode many times, we figured, hey, now that we're wrapped, let's watch it all again.
And we can't do that alone. So we're inviting the cast and crew that made the show along for the ride. We've got writers, producers, composers, directors, and we'll of course have some actors on as well, including some certain guys that played some certain pretty iconic brothers.
It was kind of a little bit of a left field choice in the best way possible.
The note from Kripke was, he's great, we love him, but we're looking for like a really intelligent Duchovny type.
With 15 seasons to explore, it's going to be the road trip of several lifetimes. So please join us and subscribe to Supernatural Then and Now.
Anybody says that, I imagine a blowhole.
I think, is that not what it is from?
Probably.
Thar she blows?
Probably.
And why isn't it not thar he blows? Thar they blow. It's gender norms, and we're even applying them to
Whales?
whales. It's fucked up. That's pretty fucked up. What's the...
That's what the traditional hail of the lookout in a whaler, a whaling ship, when sighting the spouting water thrown up by a whale surfacing.
Question. What is male in anything involving fucking boats? Because boats are like, oh, she's a nice boat. Like, she's a nice one. Like, so are they just like a bunch of like horny seamen?
I mean, it comes with the territory.
Yeah, maybe that's it. There's like so much
Literally
semen on board.
Comes with the territory.
Exactly. That everything else has to be about women.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's what they came. Mermaids, sirens, the whole thing. Do you believe mermaid? Did you ever see that mermaid documentary?
The fake one using the Disney stuff from when Disney had mermaids.
I don't know if they used it from Disney, but it was a fake documentary.
There were, because Disney used to have an area of Disney World where they had women trained to be mermaids, and they had fins and everything, and it looked real. And then people were using that footage saying that mermaids actually existed.
Okay, well, I don't like your negative attitude with this, because mermaids definitely did exist.
When?
I mean, I don't even know when all of the wars are in order. You can't, if I put mermaids in, because here's the thing, it's the mermaid to Loch Ness Monster pipeline, and as a Loch Ness Monster truther and a dragon truther, I just think that there's logic that's here.
Well, here's the logic that I would like to shoot out to you. When a lot of these colonizers, like Columbus, were saying that they were seeing mermaids, they were actually, what were they?
Chlamydia?
Well, that's how they got chlamydia, because they were having sex with, like...
Horses.
It wasn't horses, it was manatees. Manatees. And they were saying those were mermaids.
But did the mermaids already exist? Did they create mermaids, or did the mermaids already exist for them to be like, oh no, that wasn't a manatee, I fucked, that was a mermaid, and people were like, I know what a mermaid is?
I think they came up with a mermaid as a cover story for them having bestiality.
You know, I wouldn't be shocked, but I gotta say it is a pretty creative yet also totally unbelievable lie.
But people believed it.
Yeah. Oh, damn it. Well,
yeah, I want you to sit here and defend colonizers. Go for it. Go for it. Go for it.
I would love, I'm very excited for the new Little Mermaid movie.
Wow, pivot. Put it on a black woman. Okay.
Oh my God. I literally am like, I can't even not refer to it as a documentary. I'm like, yeah, that documentary.
Yeah.
Documentary. But I do think though that like if there were mermaids, like they would be fucking scary as shit. Like they would not be like shell bikinis, like starfish in the hair. They would be like demons of the sea.
Okay.
And I like that.
Yeah.
In the fourth Harry Potter movie, those ones when they're like, we're just gonna try and drown you and then eat you. And I'm like, sick. I don't think of them as like these, ooh, they're just trying to have sex with all these unwashed men with scurvy on boats. And it's like, probably not. Well,
I'm going to start using these podcasts as my audition tape to be a writer on Ziwe.
That is I'm here to be the pawn in this game for you.
Great.
I'm ready. Bait me. I will take it and we will serve it and then we'll package it up all nicely on Vimeo and send it to their emails. Well, welcome to See You Next Tuesday. Our extra episode. I mean, we have a lot of, dare I say, they're not even extra at this point. It's just one of the many in the slate of the week. Mm-hmm. So, what was up with your weekend?
What did I do this weekend? Is your eye okay?
Yeah, I think so.
It doesn't seem like it. Y'all can't see it, but Megan started digging in her eye, and then she blinked it several times, and now she's still digging into it while saying that she's okay.
There's an eyelash somewhere out of place, but I don't know how bad it is. It's okay.
I looked the other day at my eye when I had something in it at the eyelash, and I was like, I see you. And I cleaned my hands thoroughly and then was just trying to move it out, and it was not budging. Then I finally just got some eye drops and then flushed it out.
Oh, good. But that, like, it gives me, like, anxiety. I'm like, don't give me something that I can see and then be like, this is hurting, but don't stress out because you're going to make it worse. I'm like, that's not fair. Like, why is my body fucking up and then my reaction to my body fucking up, it's like, well, now you made it worse. I'm like, but I'm just trying to help the situation. Like, can't you tell I have good intentions?
Yeah. And then I was like, because I always have stuff in my eyes, always. And I was like, do I need at some point to have an eye wash like they have in science labs? So I can just go stick my eyes and then shoot the water straight in it.
Honestly, I think that's not a bad idea. And you know my story about first day of freshman year of high school where I walked in the wrong door and they were demonstrating the emergency shower and I walked into it.
You did not tell me this.
I think it was in my book.
Well, I was there while you read it to me.
I read it aloud to you like a long, long, long lullaby. Anyway, what'd you get up to this weekend?
This weekend I didn't do much. I was tired this weekend. My period started, so I also had cramps. But I did see a friend that I haven't seen in maybe like 6 months or so, and we like hung out in big groups, but we've never hung out one-on-one. And so yeah, we just hung out, caught up,
nice,
talked about what was going on in our lives, and we had a fun. We went to Tender Greens. Who doesn't love a Tender Greens?
Apparently Mott's, because every time we like have to order food because we like don't have groceries or something like that, I'm like, Tender Greens, and he's like, ugh. Which I don't know why I keep doing this, because every time I'm like, no gluten, allergy, they're like, we'll put the bread on there or cheese or something. But I don't know why I keep going back. It's really toxic.
It's because the food is just, it's basic food. Like there's nothing special about it. But it's like if I was at home and I just cooked a meal and, you know, no frills. And I just, you know, sometimes you just want food you cooked at home but don't actually cook it at home.
It gives me the vibe of like going over to your friend's house in high school and their parents are good cooks, so they had like a barbecue and they've got like good leftovers, where you're just like, this is good, I could make it. I probably wouldn't put as much time and effort into it, so it would be like almost as good, but it's just like, it's like really good like potluck or barbecue food, but like it's a restaurant, so you trust it.
But it's like a restaurant, but kind of like cafeteria.
No,
in the
that's
way,
exactly what it is.
A tray, you take the food to the
it's like
table.
really good cafeteria food. That's a good call. Oh yeah, I could always go for it. That's like one of the few restaurants in LA that I think like anyone who's like watched vloggers, like the whole like YouTube era of people like living in LA, it's like the one that I would say stands that like withholds all of it versus lemon. Remember lemonade?
I was just about to say it. I was about to say, you know what I hate that's cafeteria food that's absolutely disgusting?
And I was like, that did not stand the test of time.
Yes, lemonade. Awful food.
Yeah, that one.
Like, most of it's cold,
no,
first of all.
Melissa, all of it is cold unless you get soup.
And then you have to like, and then I've told people that, and they're like, well, they have a microwave where you can warm it up. Why the hell am I warming up food in a microwave at a restaurant where the food is overpriced as it is, and it's just not good?
No, it's a communal microwave, and you expect me to heat up like my tandoori Indian spiced cauliflower when someone has just recently heated up a lasagna?
Yeah.
Like, that smells. Those are conflicting. I'm gonna get basil and like ricotta scents into my tandoori, like whatever. What's the whatever, the orange one, turmeric,
yeah.
spiced cauliflower.
Yeah, I used to work at this place where they at lunch they always wanted to go to Lemonade, and I was like, I would rather go to fucking what's the Chinese restaurant? Panda Express. I would rather go to Panda Express than to go to Lemonade.
Well, Chinese food's always fire.
Chinese food's always fire, and they were next door to each other, and so I was
good
like,
alternative.
Y'all can go to Lemonade and have your overpriced fucking food, and I'm gonna go over here to Panda Express. They have one downtown. There's one like in the library.
Wait, the Lemonade's in the library or the
Panda Express is in the
That's
library,
a
and then
vibe.
Lemonade is next door.
That's a really good vibe. I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just so weird because if anyone doesn't know, look it up what the pictures are like. Lemonade Los Angeles, like food, like everything fucking comes already packaged in to-go containers.
Mm-hmm.
And I will say the smartest branding decision they ever made was to put a Lemonade in the airport. And I go, this is where you belong. This is airport food. It is, you can seal it up nice. It's all packaged all nice and compact and small. Take it on your plane, sure.
But also the packaging, because they do use stuff that's biodegradable, which great, but it gets soggy halfway through. Like, you can't really, you're gonna be tasting that cardboard in your food halfway through.
It discolors from the oil at the bottom.
Yeah, and I'm just like, there are better biodegradable boxes. I've had them.
And they have all of their lemonade flavors, and none of them are sweetened with like anything. So they all kind of just taste the same. Very herbaceous. But it had a chokehold.
It did. The one in Venice always has a line out the door, and I'm like, why?
Yeah, the one in West Hollywood too.
As a podcast network, our first priority has always been audio and the stories we're able to share with you. But at Realm, we also sell some pretty cool merch, and organizing that was made both possible and easy with Shopify. When you think about successful businesses like Aloe or Allbirds or Skims, an often overlooked secret is the business behind the business that makes selling and, for shoppers, buying simple. For millions of businesses, that business is Shopify. That's because nobody does selling better than Shopify. It's the home of the #1 checkout on the planet. And the not-so-secret secret that's definitely worth talking about is that Shop Pay boosts conversions up to 50%. That's more happy customers and way more sales going. If you're hoping to grow your business, your commerce platform better be ready to sell wherever your customers are scrolling or strolling, on the web, in your store, in their feed, and everywhere in between. Businesses that sell more, sell on Shopify. Upgrade your business and get the same checkout we use with Shopify. Sign up for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/realm, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/realm to upgrade your selling today. Shopify.com/realm.
And I'm like, if they heated up the food and it was like Chipotle style where you made it into like a bowl and they got rid of half of the stuff on the menu, I think it'd be popping off. But it just doesn't make sense that I'm going to be having
quinoa,
then like an Indian inspired dish, and then again lasagna and meatballs, and then like bacon,
but the lasagna
macaroni
has quinoa in it too.
Oh yeah, and it's like so
everything
weird.
has quinoa.
That's so true. Yeah, and it's just such an odd one. That and like Earth Cafe. I have one friend, Kyle.
I like
not
Earth
listening.
Cafe for the vibe of making fun of people, but that's
Well,
it.
because you are so bougie.
But it's not.
so
But it's not even. I don't
expensive.
really like it though. Like I just like the vibe to make fun of people.
That's fair.
Yeah,
Like you can buy a fruit bowl.
the people that go in there
Are Kyle.
So it's either Kyle or the people that are just so in touch with walking outside and putting their toes in dirt.
Yeah, it's like nobody I know who is like born and raised in LA is heading over there for a regular. Like it's like when I tell you, I'm not even exaggerating, that you can get a bowl of chopped strawberries and blueberries, and it's like
$16.
I think it is $15 or $16. I'm gonna look it up exactly, but they have cakes and stuff there. I've heard some of the stuff is pretty decent, but it's all those celebrity
good.
paparazzi pictures of like in like the 2000s of like Miley Cyrus there with like her oversized Marc Jacobs purse and like her little bun. I was like, this was what influenced me.
At least I will say their food is good. The cakes, everything is good. It's just the attitude of the people that work there and go there.
They're calling it a European style cafe. That's so funny. It is like branded in like
Old world.
it's like a kitschy version, like a kitschy papyrus. Like
Yes.
that's like
Yes.
what it's like.
That's
It's
the
like
vibe.
it's what's her name? What's that? The woman who does the mugs and stuff that everybody like all those Midwestern moms lose their shit for. Ray.
I was gonna say Ray Donovan, but that's not
Ray
it.
Dunn?
Ray Dunn. That's
Like the literal entire vibe of this. Like it's like Home Good. If Home Goods
Mm-hmm.
had a restaurant. So let's see what they have. They sell Valentine's Day panettone. Oh, they now have. Wow, I'm not gonna lie. Some of these fucking pictures are pretty good.
Their food is good.
A single waffle is $10.50. One waffle. It's not a giant waffle either.
No sides.
No. Okay, let's see. Yeah, fresh fruit plate is $18.
Oh, we were both. Inflation. Inflation's happening.
Wait, is this really?
Yes.
Wow. You could get the same thing for toast with lox, cream cheese, tomatoes, capers. Then, wow, this looks really fucking good. That's $18 as well. $14 for avocado toast. If you want to add an egg, it's another $3.20. If you
Eggs
want
are
to
expensive now.
If you want to add a tomato, it's $2.65. Pancetta, it's $2.75. What? That doesn't.
And don't
seem
get
right.
me started on cafe gratitude.
Ma'am, bitch, you have to know. I don't know if it's the original Cafe Gratitude, but we had one in Marin. So like, but when I came to LA and heard that was the thing, I was like, I have been fooled by this place, this establishment once before. Never again. It is the personification of my least favorite dinner party Thanksgiving thing of, now let's go around the table and say what we're grateful for.
Yeah.
Like, you can't escape it.
One of my favorite pastimes. You can go to Restoration Hardware and just hang out on the roof with their furniture.
I'm with their furniture.
Yeah.
No, I'm
It's
obsessed
how they
with
sell
that.
their furniture, and they have like pool tables and ping pong tables. But there's an Earth Cafe across the street. So me and my friends used to go to Earth Cafe, get food, and just go sit at the top of Restoration Hardware and eat, and then hang out with people that are just there buying furniture.
I'm obsessed with that. I like debated for a minute. I was like, should I have a birthday party here? Like,
It
it's
would be
beautiful.
Yes, it's beautiful, and people like they
You could
want
work
people.
there.
They want people to hang out up there.
Like people like literally like will bring their computer and like work all day there. It's gorgeous. I spent so much time there.
Me
like
too.
it's one of my it was like I love a place where I'm like not a big, I mean I'm usually not a big eating out person like in general, but I'm certainly not a big eating out at a sit down restaurant kind of person. Like I would always prefer to like grab food, take it home, grab food, take it to a park, like take it somewhere else. Like it's just, chill, less social anxiety. And the fact that like I think all furniture stores should be like, we've got a roof up top if you
Yes.
want to just hang out. You don't have to buy our $10,000 couch, but you could just sit on our outdoor furniture.
Yes.
It's so nice.
They're so nice.
I wanted to read some of the names from the menu of Cafe Gratitude if people don't know. This is like the most crunchy granola. I've never seen You on Netflix, but I know that like one of the, because I auditioned for it. Oh, hot tea. I know from the sides that it's inspired by like one of the scenes where like the grocery store where she works in season 2 is inspired by Air One. Mm-hmm. But I don't know if it's like in the final script or in the show because again, I only know the script that I read, but they did kind of also have a play on the Cafe Gratitude sort of stuff. Uh-huh. So just to know for people, you go up to the front and you order and these are some of the things that you can order.
And they tell you.
Oh yeah, what is it?
It's like thank you.
No, it's like I received that. It's something like. Yeah, it's nothing as normal as like thank you. Yeah,
like I meant along the lines of like thank you for being here today.
Yeah, thank you for being. So you go and say, I am warm-hearted. I am blessed. I am phenomenal. And I am humble. The I am humble is gluten-free in case you're wondering. It's an Indian curry bowl.
Just so y'all know, these are not things that Megan's just saying. These are
this is the menu.
Are things that are on the menu.
The I am humble. It's not even it's just I am humble. It's gluten-free. It's $21. Indian curry bowl, red lentil dal, roasted garnet yam, spinach, coconut, mint chutney, spicy tomato jam, scallions. That actually sounds good. The Cafe Gratitude in Marin sucked.
I'm not a chutney type person.
What about chutney from Legally Blonde? I love a good chutney. I am devoted. I am loving. That one's got forbidden black rice. I am whole. I found this one that I am chaotic. And I was like, I'm ordering that. Wait, I'm sorry. Which one of these things is not like the other? I am humble. I am devoted. I am loving. I am whole. I am fortified. I am vivid. I am grateful. Yo soy mucho.
I am a lot?
No, yo soy mucho. And that's their Mexican bowl.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh. Yep. Okay. Okay, you have to tell me this. Okay, so I'm just going to say a portion of this one is donated to Kiss the Ground, a nonprofit committed to balancing our climate through building healthy soil. So I don't know why they would feel like it would be on brand and a good choice to then make this bowl be inspired by soil, aka dirt, because this is the only thing that's in it. Shredded kale, black beans. Oh, there is a tahini sauce. Brown rice or quinoa, and then it's just layered to look like the Earth's core. That's a lot of...
Yeah.
That's just... Give me some color in there. Throw something fun.
They say that the reason why they have these things, these affirmations, is because people say you are what you eat. So if you're saying I am whatever, then you're making yourself that.
Now imagine me fucking like sophomore in high school going with like my former friend's family who was like, oh God, they just real bad toxic food relationship and all of that shit. Which definitely didn't help my already existing toxic relationship with food in my body. But like me having to go up there at like 15 and be like, hi, could I get and I'm like looking at the menu. I am hospitable. Like, and they're like, I received that and I feel that. Like, thank you for sharing your energy. Like something like, and I was just like, okay. And I remember eating it and it was just not good. And I'm sure their menu's changed. And also I did look it up. The one in Marin is permanently closed. So maybe that one just didn't go so great, but this is very on brand for like where I live. The I am hospitable is chicken and waffles.
Okay.
What's the logic with the like where I would love to see a breakdown of like how do you get to these specific words and what you're serving with them? Because I'm vivid is the acai bowl. I'm hearty, a tofu scramble. What?
Because you are
hearty.
You're hearty.
I'm renewed. Why does it say sold out on the menu? I am peaceful. I am honest. You know what? Nothing says I am honest like a maple pumpkin coffee cake. Like, what?
They do give out free dinners on Thanksgiving.
That's good.
All day.
I am fortunate, which is a mushroom toast for $18, which feels fitting because that's a lot of money to spend on mushroom toast. And the entire thing is vegan.
Yeah.
I am eclectic. As I'm eating my buffalo cauliflower, I am eclectic. I am exquisite. Ooh, that does not. Wait, I am together. That's the guacamole. I would definitely order that because if I could be any of these things, I would aspire to be together. I'm low key. No, I am a high key obsessed with like kitschy restaurants and like restaurant experiences like this. Like, because we have in LA, we've got everything. We've got medieval times, but we also have cafe gratitude. Like, whatever you want, whatever vibe you're trying to catch, you can catch it here. I was going to say in the Sunshine State, but I think that's Florida. What's ours? The Golden State?
Golden State.
Because we're covered in gold.
Hi, I'm Jennifer, a co-founder of the Go Kid Go network. At Go Kid Go, putting kids first is at the heart of every show that we produce. That's why we're so excited to introduce a brand new show to our network called The Search for the Silver Lining, a fantasy adventure series about a spirited young girl named Isla who time travels to the mythical land of Camelot. During her journey, Isla meets new friends, including King Arthur and his Knights of the Round Table, and learns valuable life lessons with every quest, sword fight, and dragon ride. Positive and uplifting stories remind us all about the importance of kindness, friendship, honesty, and positivity. Join me and an all-star cast of actors including Liam Neeson, Emily Blunt, Kristen Bell, Chris Hemsworth, among many others, in welcoming the Search for the Silver Lining podcast to the Go Kid Go network by listening today. Look for the Search for the Silver Lining on Spotify, Apple, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Well, what'd you do this weekend?
I vlogged a lot this weekend, so who knows when that will be up, but people can see. We had two little spicy things happen with the house.
You know, covered in gold. Rhyme with that.
Yeah, that's the only sneak peek I'll give. Yeah, we did stuff around the house. We went to the CB2 outlet. We planned to figure out exactly what new bed we want to get. And I'm really excited about it. Though I did find one on Facebook Marketplace that is exponentially cheaper. It's not the same bed. It's not the same bed at all.
Are you getting
totally
the one that... I don't know what bed you're deciding. You didn't tell me. But are you getting the one that has the straps on it that's real kinky looking?
What the fuck are you talking
There's
about?
a CB2 bed that has, like, for decorations, these straps. And all I see when I see it is people being tied up on it.
Melissa, how have I looked at CB2 nearly daily and I don't know what you're talking about? Are you talking about the
actually might
anthropology
be
bed?
regular Crate and Barrel, maybe not CB2.
Oh, that would make more sense for your aesthetic. Because Crate and Barrel is like, that is the rich linen. Like, if you didn't run so hot and needed to sleep so freezing, I think that you would be the definition of the person who would get the 2 duvet covers and stuff them into the single
Every
case,
time I see it,
so
I'm
fluffy.
like, it's so fluffy, but so hot.
I know. Wait, I gotta show you. Someone posted on TikTok, the Restoration Hardware, speaking of, they have these like jumbo pillows. So they're like bigger than king size pillows. They're fucking huge and they look delicious. And I really want to get some.
Is it the one that the girl was like punching and it wouldn't go down?
I don't know, maybe.
I saw some pillows that I really liked from somebody on TikTok and I bookmarked it to get it. I like a lot of all the whole family of beds, CB2, Crate and Barrel, but now that I have my adjustable platform, it's hard to find a bed that I like that doesn't cover.
What do you have? Do you have like a one, like the one that like
You've
the hospital
known
bed
this
that like
yes,
angles
I've had
you
it.
up and
Yes, you've known this. I've had it when I first got it.
Well, no wonder why you're thinking about this sexy with the straps, because your bed's already, it's moving and shaking.
Does move. It does shake, because when I told you that, because it, the hell was that?
I don't know. I think I hit my water bottle on my phone, but that felt like that was a gong. I've never made that noise before.
But it vibrates, and I told you it would be good for when you had your cramps.
Oh, I did forget about that.
Yes.
No, I remember now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
but I can't, because like a lot of those beds have the bottom part, like you can peekaboo see the bottom part, and I can't, like, it looks ugly with my adjustable bed, so I have to make sure I have one that has an enclosed room.
Well, you know, you can't have all. Maybe it's the other sex bed that has the straps. Can you do that?
Here it is. No, that's not it.
Are you sure it's not the Anthropologie one?
Yeah, I've never looked at Anthropologie for
that's the
beds.
exact opposite of your style. You can appreciate it from afar, but there's no way that you would go for that.
I don't like
you're not eclectic.
No, I don't like Anthropologie at all.
No. If anyone is curious about Melissa's personal and dream home aesthetic, look at Jackie Aina. Like, it just opulence.
Hers is a
sleek.
little too white for me. I like more color. But yeah.
I think it's also the editing of her videos.
But she still does, like, everything is just very white.
Yeah. I think the most recent stuff I was looking was for Christmas.
I like her style, but just in colors.
Yeah, with a little more color.
Like, this is a bed. I really like this bed from Crate and Barrel. It's this upholstered canopy bed, but I can't use it because my platform would show.
You could do Pilates on that, though. I feel like you could invert.
Yeah.
That would be fun. There's, like, honestly really cute shit on Facebook Marketplace. And
as somebody that has contamination issues.
Well, I was going to say,
cannot.
Upholstered stuff, that's like, there are some upholstered things I could do, but I could probably do an upholstered bed, but I couldn't do like a couch. And I could do an upholstered chair. But yeah. Oh, and we've got some little friends, little termites, but they're cute.
Okay.
And they're fine.
Okay.
So that's pretty much it. We also went to, this was what I was going to tell you. We went to Walmart this weekend.
I saw.
And I'm never going again.
That Walmart I've never seen a Walmart that's looked like that in my life.
Have you been inside?
I have been inside that particular Walmart to get some sheets. Remember I told you that
story?
Yeah. But what I saw from what you posted, never seen a Walmart look like
Melissa,
that.
it was even worse.
You have to know that I come from.
I know. I was like, she comes from fucking Lux ass Walmarts, and like, I want that life. Like, oh my God, remind me to tell you something off camera too.
Okay.
But and we're not on camera, but off mic. It was like, I can't stress enough that like Walmart's not a thing in LA. Walmart's also not really a thing in a lot of places, a lot of big cities in California. And I don't want to say that it's not a thing in California because like there are places in California I haven't lived, but for like the Marin, San Francisco, Bay Area, and LA, I can confidently say Walmart's not a big thing. Like there's like 2 Walmarts in LA that I know of, and they're not hot spots. They're not where people are always going. Or so I thought when I tell you that this was The Purge. This was Hunger Games. I haven't seen this many people since Coachella. Like, it was fucking packed to the brim of people. Like, and everybody was buying so much shit. I was like, are you on vacation? Like, do you live here?
That's just the vibe of Walmart.
It was so chaotic, but more than anything, there was 1,000 people who were there, and then there were 2,000 workers. Every other person I saw was in a blue fucking vest. And I was like, oh my God.
Wait, they're wearing blue vests?
I don't know, but there was some blue color.
They wear blue polos.
Maybe,
now.
okay,
they
sorry.
Used to wear vests,
it was a blue polo.
It's polos.
Maybe
now.
I'm getting confused with the America Ferrera TV show.
They used to, like years ago, but not anymore.
And it was like as if they were camp counselors and had like whistles around their neck. Like there are flashing lights, there are flags, like there's like a whole thing to this. And it was absolutely unhinged. And I was like, I'm anxious. I am not enjoying this. This is so fucking stressful. And Mott's just immediately has like a displeased look on his face, being like, this is not the energy that I want. We just came from Target, where like we specifically don't go to the Targets that are like crazy busy. I hate city Targets. We only go to the ones that have got parking lots. Like, we're specific and intentional we'll go out of our way to go to places. But you would think for a place that was this fucking huge, it was next fucking level. And then we're walking through and Mats goes, oh my God, they're selling guns here. And I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, they always sell guns.
They were BB guns. They weren't selling guns. They were just BB guns. But then it was so weird. Like, even the branding of it was like perfect for your kids. And we were like, we're never coming here again until we saw the Brita water filter we had just purchased at Target for $40 for $25 at Walmart. And I was like, oh, I get it now. And then he was like, we got to go look at the golf stuff. We look at the golf stuff. It is the same price. It's still cheaper at the golf store for him to get like balls and stuff. But it wasn't, I was like, you know what? I'm going to stick with my current relationship with Walmart, which is, it's not the first place I go. I was also trained as a child that like we were not allowed to shop at Walmart after the documentary, which I've never even seen it because I was literally a child. I don't know what it was about, but that was a no-go. But I'm going to stick with, if it's at Walmart and it's much more affordable and I need it, I'll do pickup.
Here's the thing. I stepped foot in a Walmart for the first time in years when I went back home to Surprise. When this was in May of 2022? What? When I hadn't seen my family because of the pandemic.
Oh, yeah.
And I only went because my mom was there. And so, like, I knew she was there. So I was surprising her with some of the children. And so that was the first time I'd been in a Walmart in years. Because I don't go in stores, as you know.
Yep.
So even though, like, I'm like, Walmart does have cheaper things, I don't go into them.
No.
So, but that Walmart that I saw, that whatever was I've never seen a Walmart with empty shelves like that unless there's like a snowstorm.
Well, it is 40 degrees in Los Angeles, which is our own snowstorm.
True.
It was so, and it was unorganized, and it just was like,
that would not fly in Northwest Arkansas.
And there were so many employees there that I was just like, why did they call all of you in? Like, this is a free for all, and I'm not asking you to intervene. I'm asking for half of you to go home. Like, I just feel like they're making you work too much and it's just not fair. So, that was my Walmart experience. Will not be going back. Mm-hmm. The only time that I did that I've actually been to, I've been to other Walmarts like in random states, but I went in Wisconsin.
I need you to go to one in Northwest Arkansas so you can have a better experience. But again, I wonder if I went before. I don't actually go. So,
well, you know how much I love Arkansas.
Yeah.
Anyways, that is it.
That's it.
We hope you enjoyed this LA history lesson. Mm-hmm. And
we'll see you next Tuesday.
Yeah.
With something like 5 million podcasts, finding a really good one can take a ton of time. So let me recommend one. It's called Something You Should Know. I'm the host, Mike Carruthers, and in each episode, we discuss topics that can be really helpful, like how to read people better, the psychology of crowds, or fun things like the story of Legos, or why you probably wouldn't be here if it weren't for horses. Something You Should Know is the name of it, wherever you get your podcasts.
What's up, everyone? It's Noah Daniels.
Hey, y'all. I'm JJ.
Hey, guys. It's Kat.
And we're your hosts of the Real Hauntings podcast, where we bring on guests to share their first-hand encounter ghost stories and supernatural experiences. Now on to the trailer.
I've been warned to not tell this story, but I think because of the way it ends, it's okay to tell this story, because some people say that with certain entities, to like speak of them or talk about them or in any way like portray them as powerful will attract them to other people. The creepiest thing about it to me is a lot of times it would wait for me to notice it. Like, it would just lay its arm out like this, and then I'd be like, where is it? Where is it? And then I'd see it, and then it would just slither back.
For more information on the Real Hauntings, Real Ghost Stories podcast, make sure you check out real.fm to learn more about our podcast and many other amazing podcasts.
Hi, I'm Jennifer, a founder of the Go Kid Go network. At Go Kid Go, putting kids first is at the heart of every show that we produce. That's why we're so excited to introduce a brand new show to our network called The Search for the Silver Lining, a fantasy adventure series about a spirited young girl named Isla who time travels to the mythical land of Camelot. Look for The Search for the Silver Lining on Spotify, Apple, or wherever you get your podcasts.